Imagine fresh local rice wey get fine color and sweet aroma. Na all man import. Imagine the money wey we farmer dem go make. Then imagine how this go help we economy and go better we country tomorrow. Let we support we own farmer dem. When you buy local rice, you dey feed your family and you dey make Salone better. This message is brought to you by the Regional Rice Value Chain Project and its funding partners, supporting farmers, feeding Sierra Leone.
Good day, Salone, and welcome to another edition of Go Salone, the program where they talk about agriculture, food security, and national development. Now, the Regional Rice Value Chain Project bring this program come for let we support farmer them where they go rest and make sure say rice farming go help Salone go before. Me na Memuna Tusuma, and today we can't talk about one crop where almost everybody in a Salone they eat. This crop, we dey eat them as bokutin, we dey eat them as fufu, acheke, cake, and plenty other things them. This crop na cassava. Cassava na one of the major crop in a Salone where they contribute plenty one to the country in GDP and self-food security. We guest today na Francis John Tisse, founder and CEO of Cassavity Sierra Leone Limited. Francis na agribusiness startup where they try for change cassava processing at Salone. An old Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Engineering from Jala University and gets passion for innovation and sustainability. He also they work with small holder farmer them. Inside this segment, we will learn more about in Cassavity journey and how the company they transform raw cassava to high quality flour. Francis, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
First off, I want to congratulate you for where you clinched the second runner-up position yesterday at the Big 5 Innovation Challenge.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so let me start with your own journey, your Cassavity journey. What inspired you for start Cassavity and why you choose cassava as a focus?
Thank you so much for that question. Of course, I don't receive that question a lot of times. Why Cassavity? Of course, me as somebody when we say grew up in a rural community, and of course, my mama a farmer. So like, of course, after school, primary, can go up on a farm, all learn things then day. So like the passion for agriculture already like we did it since we are small. So as it me was get a requirement, decide to go pursue agricultural engineering. So like one morning, evening, sorry, like going to junction for go buy bread. And one of the kids in the one noticed by the bread like can be so small. Even like we are asked the possible they sell what's in the reason, like can be tell me saying the cost of imported flour. That was in 2021. Like I was so curious, like why don't they looking at all other opportunities we'll get in the agricultural field and also me as an agricultural engineer. So like do some research, try for come up with an alternative when we say like we get for the use for make with a bake with other flour, not just the imported flour where they come with in a Salone. So like that moment then I come up with this whole initiative where we form Winner Cassavity. So Cassavity name come about cassava and creativity all blend together. Now we get Cassavity. Now like that inspiration come from post-harvest losses when we don't the experience since we are small. And also like the small bread when we say them they go sell gimone even we bell for me. Now so Cassavity form.
Interesting. Cassava now plants where plenty people they refer to as poor man food.
Exactly.
And but your business they look at as way for being big change.
Yeah.
How you they make cassava turn to one profitable and value added product in
Sure.
Salone.
Sure. Just cassava, like, and they contribute up to 25% of the agricultural GDP in Salone. And as you rightly mentioned, like, in the plant cassava, any sign in Salone, we say like, in the grow. Back in the days, me and you know, say when it comes to cassava, either oboela or they make angari or they make another small one. We see people and go eat at the home, or who person do harvest and go sell in a market. Where me and you go buy, we go boil and also we eat. But cassava, they get like several products from when we say like go be of industrial use and a game change. I make we come up with a different approach. Why not we have a cassava flour when we say you go use for bake different things and with not just waiting me or you don't sabi. So like people and they wonder like if actually impossible we will start initially because waiting we don't know since so small. Now that gari and other things then we say people like we don't know who roast the cassava, boil am, make fufu, all them things and they but we want for shift than they for ensure say like we make a more economic sustainable so that we self go help for cut down the high importation, also help farmer them for earn more because one of the key reasons they know say rural places like forget that kind sustainable market the way be say you go dey sell your produce get a stable income so you self go improve on your livelihood like na something be say very challenging. So once you say like we come up with this initiative and push am before so we go able help people within that supply chain from the one day where they plant am, who they process am, and also the one day like where they sell am and also help in the country's economy.
Amazing. Take listeners then through you processing, how you dey process the raw cassava to the different kind of food items then.
Yeah, when it comes to cassava, like there are several types of cassava. If you want go into cassava flour, like you know go able get the required quantity you want because it takes a lot for like able identify whose type cassava like go be suitable for flour. There are some cassava where you process and you know they get the required quantity of flour where you go want due to several factors. When we say I'm not going to state here, so but yeah, and of course the first thing we do because we know the plant like we dey source from rural farmers then. We dey go buy them in cassava farm. We cut on our processing facility. We get woman there in BC like they work with it and then they do the peeling. After the peeling, and they undergo of course the wasan. The one that who thinks say like I'm not fine. We also they put the remains as animal feed. For the one they do them poultry, them pig stuff. We be saying they can need them as well. And after which they do the grater, pull the water, shifter, dry and then we mill am to flour.
Okay. Una not can do sun drying process like put the raw cassava under sand for making dry.
No, we dey do the drying, but now after we don't pull the water, we shift and like we don't get that fine particle like now we dey dry. Yeah.
Okay. Cassava gets one of the highest post-harvest loss rate, as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
How you work they help for reduce the loss them, especially with the smallholder farmers them where you dey work with?
Yeah. According to research, the World Bank and also like since we intervention, like there are three things when we say like they lead to post-harvest loss, especially when it comes to cassava. In less than 3 days, if you not process and they lost in nutrients then when we say like it require forget where you dey process and one of the key things that when we say lead to post-harvest loss now port transportation. There are farmers when we say like they plant boku cassava, but for like access like in very difficult, even for like vehicle go there, like in very challenging. So now make like we dey try for shift with business model for ensure say like we get smaller hubs than other places than they when we say go be more closer, when we say go increase the shelf life in less than 3 days don't process and so all the transport and now we main hub na McKinney. That thing now we go process and the finished goods when we say go run dry and do all them things and we go just come mill and do the packaging. When we say we go don't reduce on that transportation loss when we say the cost and the post harvest loss. And another thing, of course, inadequate processing facilities when we say lack na them places then they some get the cassava but like not get the facility like for transform and for making increase on the shelf life. When you transform cassava to flour, they take more than a year before it boil as compared to 3 days. So you can see that if you get a processing facility with the process and definitely they increase in the shelf life and then it will cut down on the post-harvest loss. And of course, another one of the inadequate markets, reliable markets when we say go day for them farmers then they one of the key things for agriculture, we farmer go always proud of now when get possible they can buy in crop. And go always motivate like for plants more. So if we don't create that market day for ensure say like none of them crop goes to waste, definitely then they will reduce on the post-harvest losses. Because one key thing when we say like the face, then go don't agree with them people like can go buy no more to them by bag go sell in the market. Then go don't harvest them for that particular day. The people then can disappoint you no more. Like whether they can, hey, we don't book, we don't know that cassava they all they spoil. So they try for create that reliable market for them so go increase on the income.
How you able get sorry access to post-harvesting facilities and how you able to take advantage of them?
Yeah, of course, as you mentioned, I studied agricultural engineering from Jala, and of course, on the educational background is there. And of course, post-harvest losses, na a key thing in Africa, not just Sierra Leone, cost over 4 billion every year, just post-harvest wey farmers dey experience. And one key thing like we try for do for ensure say we cut down on the post-harvest losses na the fact that the resources were not there actually when we started. We started with $2,000. We be say then not even buy one machine we want. But actually waiting we do because we very passionate about waiting we be the try for do and we know so we want go. We'll be fortunate like for rent somebody in processing facility when we say the process gari. So make use of that opportunity. They rent them for 2 weeks, go source cassava from the rural farmers, they will come process them. Then they even believe for let put up an MVP, a product on the market in 2023, where people MBC and CCS waiting with the try for do it makes sense. Then they get for lead for even get support from the International Labour Organization ILO, where European Union they fund Salone so and also a Mastercard Foundation, Young African Leaders Initiative, for let aussi say like we move what to do forward. So now and things are normal like we do and we say get support from them for make we reduce the first harvest loss.
I would say you very lucky for like get access to the training then they and also to them big organizations they really able for come in for support you. So the cassava again, waiting na the food them where they come out from the flour where they produce.
Yeah, there are several products in BC like you they get. Of course, currently we get 2 products of flour. We get the instant fufu when we say you of course don't see in less than 10 minutes they get your fufu ready. We also get the ordinary flour which they use for bake cake, bread, donuts. I even get pictures then on my phone. And people and they wonder actually, but there are colleagues when we say like they into this cake stuff making. Like they use we cassava flour for make cake. Then some don't try like they don't see. There are several people like where they try and the feedback then good. We all know donuts, Kindereva, pancake, all they come up from cassava flour. So you go see that there is a huge potential for it if you say like we invest into this and give the support we all need for make we push on before.
The taste is it the same with the wheat flour we they eat on a normal basis?
Definitely indifferent because this is a new product. One of the key things where you go notice if you eat the cassava flour like in kind of stuffy, you know say cassava heavy.
Yeah.
We take one cake first. Our take go dey drink no more.
So if I want bell full quick, I go just buy one cassavity.
Yeah, that is a part of the benefits we go get for mine. Also like the nutritional value because no they add nuts in the natural compare as other one they put some preservative like for making up well all and things and they but like we own 100% like nothing they add gluten free. We even don't get certification from the Sierra Leone Standard Bureau when we say we pass all the parameters then we then put for ensure say like the cassava flour be of standard. So you go see that we are there for when it comes to nutritional value and also if you like I mentioned, it's more like a belful fighting hunger. Yeah.
So being that you not get any preservative, waiting at the shelf life of the cassavity flour.
Yeah, they take 1 year plus, as I mentioned. 1 year plus.
So you dey work directly with smallholder farmer them. What's not the strategy where they use for build true and long-lasting relationship with them? Because we know say most of them they are not lettered, and what you they do it's something new. They don't take years for do, but they don't ever get the idea for like process how you they do and so now. Waiting are the kind of which kind of relationship you get with them where they able make like them trust you.
Yeah. That's a good question because year before last, that was in 2023. Like I be fortunate for go Ghana, where I go on a business and entrepreneurship training. So like when I come back, one of the key things like we are pitch to the organization because they give support to small businesses then like now for train farmers then on good agronomy practices and also help them with an input like hoe, cutlass, and also we get high improved cassava varieties. You know, say cassava it take long term for make it mature, but there are improved varieties then we say 6 to 8 months like the cassava don't mature. So we get the support from there for make we train farmers then, not just like on a plant we can buy like we go process, but we want for build that relationship just like you mentioned for ensure so like we train them not so way you go make you hip no more like you plant, but we also like they train them, give them support like hoe, cutlass. We only two ways no more like
So
when we
in
say like
other ways, we might try for create like this rural empowerment for them.
exactly, exactly.
And waiting at the cassavity that operates now, one environment will not get much more than equipment and energy.
Yeah.
And energy key for processing.
Yeah.
Waiting at the challenges where you dey face in terms of electricity and how you dey able for navigate that challenge there for, get what you want.
Yeah, as the saying goes, you get for start with what you get. And of course, we get machines then when we say like we they use, when then get attached engine with them when we say we dey use petrol and of course diesel. But as we dey go, like we dey try for see say like we get reliable power source when we say it come from renewable energy, when we say all no solar, when we say then they go be more reliable when it comes to like processing efficient, whatever thing when we say like one process, we go always there at a go. So like now that means say like we dey try for transit. Definitely like we dey suffer from power outage when we say we dey facing. So like we dey try for as we dey move on, we go try for like divert to that source of energy there.
Okay. We will continue the discussion after the short break. Stay tuned.
Every season, I dey work from early morning at this farm. I dey sweat tey. But look the rest wey dey comot bar. Small harvest. But Yanga, look your own farm bar. You dey harvest boko. Tell me ba, my sister, wetin na your secret?
Not a secret, Philip. This is simple. Na smart farming.
Wetin you mean? You mean say I no dey use maid pan this work?
No, Bo, not to that I mean. Smart farming just means say you dey do the right thing wey go make you harvest fine. Like the first thing when I for use better seed them for plants, then go fine and quick back. Then when you plant, you for make sure say you space am fine, so they no go too choke and then go get space for grow.
Oh, yes, that makes sense. Na dan dey no more. Wetin again I for do, Bo? I really wan let me harvest comot fine like you own.
Well, you for manage the water back. When you dey water you farm, you no for just turn am anyhow. You for make sure say all side get enough water. Then I be wan tell you trade o, wey you been dey burn bush yanda na that land for make farm. That's not fine at all for the soil, because it dey fuel all the thing dem na the dirty wey go make you farm comot fine. And you no for use chemical, you for use organic fertilizer wey natural. That go make you rest comot fine.
So all this thing are the wrong thing I been on dey do. I really not been dey use maid pan this work so. Yanga, how say I pull this sense?
Na one project wey name Regional Rice Value Chain Project (RRVCP). Na dem bin can talk to we the farmer dem. Then give we seed dem, fertilizer, and then show we wetin we for do for make we farm comot fine.
Thank you, Yanga. Me sef don learn smart farming today. I go do all wetin you don show me for make me own harvest comot better.
Welcome back. We're still there with Francis John Sisi. Francis, we continue with the discussion again. Plenty farmer them now, Moyamba and other area them, they process cassava to garri and fufu. How you see cassavity in products them, they complement or in other way they compete with this traditional form of production?
Yes, competition always there. That's for sure. Whatever business like what you they do. Of course, you mentioned Moyamba and of course other areas there as well. Being the fact that like we operate now Bombali districts. Like when it comes to the fufu, of course, waiting differentiates we like now the instant fufu we get. We say less than 10 minutes you get your fufu ready. As compared to the other one, then we go buy a market, you get for come beat and force, shift around, do all lane work and also like one with the flour we get like get that odor. As compared to the way you eat and like they smell all that fufu, smell by your hand, like that nice for some people and be say no like them smell and they so like then they indifferentiate we like from waiting what they do. Like when it comes to like competition, even the one that like where they plant and Muyamba and other districts, of course I don't live in the south and I know when it comes to cassava business, like then they plant a lot of cassava. So like don't receive call from them if we go buy from them, then cassava as well. But looking at the fact that we currently have production capacity and means of transportation like in very far, we're not able like can tap into them areas than they for now. When we say like we try for look forward to in the future actually, but when it comes to competition, like then they indifferentiate we from we young cassava flour when we say na the fufu, when we say like we dey try for do. Currently we know they make gari and other things then, but not just the flour. But I don't see like say other people and they into flour more because they can say like market no they like potential no they but we know like waiting we they try for now make we stick to the flour when we say we they into.
Okay, let's talk now about your penetration, the cassavity penetration in the market. Is it only penetrated in the north, Usaide, or in the also all over Salone? Then your marketing strategy, how you do go about for like reach more people, make people are aware of your product more.
Yeah, not just McKinney because I would say 60% of we sales what they gonna free when they come out from. So you go see like not to just McKinney they focus on. We also get like people like where they bow. When we say like we can send to them 50 packets, 100 packets, like where somebody can ask another areas then they we could just tell us you'll get a vendor under MBC you could go to like you buy from, and also Kenima and Bono far. So anybody when you could just tell and say give driver make him go left and for the person. So not just McKinney we focus on the entire region of Sierra Leone.
And now the delivery process can tell like the people that they come on, or you get a special delivery agency we can do that for you.
No, we not get delivery agency like what you can do like then drivers the way they come, we can pay them, then cut off and then 100 packet and cut and free some caliph and certain places then. So person wants we can directly say go there, or if you know able maybe you go pay the person will go left and for you.
Okay.
We'll not get like that delivery for now.
But you feel say that now a strategy we need for look at?
Yeah, we look into run honestly because we all know like people don't can get that time for go say la go buy and come for them. But if you get somebody, we all know business is waiting to like do delivery. So in the future we'll definitely partner with them for say like then they do the delivery when we say each and every one like go benefit within the supply chain.
Okay, so inside January this year, the government of Salone and the European Union signed one financing agreement for the Sustainable Food and Agricultural Value Chain Development Program for promote agricultural development in palm oil, cassava, and infant food value chain. What are some of the challenges them we dey face as young entrepreneur at Salone in agri-business sector, especially with finance, infrastructure, and the overall policy, and how you feel, say, this particular agreement with the government get with the European Union could help start up businesses the Lekion?
Yeah, definitely as you mentioned, like finance na a key challenge for I would say all agri businesses then because agriculture is not cheap, especially if you want to do other commercialize way. It takes a lot because currently we production capacity like not even able cater for like waiting we they expect like for produce per day. So looking at the fact that like them financing opportunities and they come if actually we go able to tap into them, not even the final like government can talk waiting we need. These are some of the conversations like when we say we need for the get with government can meet we actually like do the work and out there in the field know like actually what you want for them, what you want to tell you even also the money like go source the materials then resources they all want you can set up infrastructure for we put up machines when we say like we need for the process we cassava into flour and of course there are policies when we say like the need for I don't know if they are out there, but I go do more research anyway when it comes to like the I would say taxis when startups. These are some of the things that me say like
And also we cater to the needs of the rural farmers.
exactly, and also create jobs, all those things. Like most of the discussions that we can get with colleagues when we say in other sector, they why government they get like 3 to 4 years like no tax business no campus startups like we actually try for create something meaningful. Within that period they go now under training, how for the pay tax, where them business they don't formalize, you say like they are making more money, revenue they come. within that period, you go do the training, say, okay, una get for they make money now, so and so una get for the pay una taxes, now this they una get for do. So if we get like them policy, then they go even like encourage you. Because imagine you just they start, they don't be they get SMS from NRA only, go pay it tax.
Yes.
Like kind of frustrating, you know. Like I was like, what thing are they do right now for them not being like even they harass me,
Support.
but tax. When we say not they even gain that kind of support, they like we are need, you know. Now some of them conversations and like we really can need from government bodies when it comes to like tax and thing. We need like that 3-4 years, just tax free no more. Let we do business, let we explore. Whilst then it's getting back, how for go about and how don't stand up.
That's a very interesting question where the government really need for look at, because as you mentioned, the people in the rural areas, then they work a lot, but then they earn less.
Yeah.
So you go find for later and set up policies we will benefit the entire country and also the farmers that really do the work. So cassava gets plenty industrial use from starch and ethanol to biodegradable products them. When I get plan for diversify cassavity and work into that kind of sector, I don't see when a small startup,
Yeah,
but
sure.
in the long term, when I get any kind of plan, then they will like not only food and go food purpose and go serve, but you also serve other use.
Yeah, sure, definitely. As you mentioned, we are small for now. One for like we say put here in a more basket, you go lost all thing.
Yes.
So like we want focus on what you go able control for now and ensure say like we top there before we dey go into other things. And as you mentioned, they get 20 plus products when it comes to like cassava, from the starch where you mentioned ethanol, gari, fufu, flour, this, all those things. And of course, the feed itself, when we say like you go get from cassava itself. But one for say like we hold these markets when we say like we try for painting. So it's not like cassava flour. As we dey go along, they improve on the production capacity. There we dey diversify.
Okay. So you were able to share to we one success story or big achievements we will show the positive impacts we cassavity don't create in a salon. I know say the challenges that were coming, but let me now talk about the success and achievements we don't get from this as a young person.
Yeah, I don't know if you know about Startup Africa, one of the biggest award where they give Africa. They can get award every year.
Yeah.
So last year, I was fortunate to be one of the
Awarded.
first Sierra Leone actually to win that award for
Congratulations.
Youth Entrepreneur Award 2024. So like I received the award. Like that even like motivates me. There are people out there like where they see actually like waiting with they try for do, and then they just like it makes sense because also every day as you mentioned they work no more, like you need to see some reward. Even after they say thank you, they feel fine.
Yes.
So like what they do, it makes sense. Yeah.
So which kind of support you go need now? I know say right now you now born by get money, you get about $20,000. But away from that, which kind of support you or partnership go help for grow your business and make cassava commercialization better in a salon?
Yeah, of course, the first thing I know, let's say, like, I don't make money because that money, they like, when it comes to agricultural machines, they are very expensive. They are very expensive. And just like I mentioned, we need like resources actually when it comes to mechanization. We need mechanized machine for make we actually transform the cassava into flour. There are machines out there when we say like you put the cassava on a flour, you get. So we need those type of machine. Also like infrastructure and we say like go able house those things. And also I mentioned like the policies are something we say like are very passionate about for make them revisiting things and they were, especially when it comes to agri business. We are very hungry in Sierra Leone. Of course, I see that right now and every eat the money. You ask several people they are hungry. So like agri business and people and be say like for too much like the stress on them when it comes to like taxes, especially where they start some of them things and then we say like they try for look into and to see like they actually like can do something. And of course training is a very important capacity building. There are people out there when we say no more about cassava, the Asian continent, we know they do cassava. So if we receive them training and they on how to process cassava efficiently in a more modernized way for make we get some several products, like we really like appreciate that.
Okay. Whose advice you would give young people and we want kind inside the agribusiness and especially the one that we want for do value addition like what you do now?
Yeah, I always dey encourage like for make them kind agriculture and next big thing in Africa, like make them not relent, not to like a 1 year or 2 year process or 6 month process. It takes a gradual process, consistency, sleepless nights, back and forth, but like make them not give up. When you just looking at the agricultural sector, as I can say, opportunities are everywhere in the agricultural sector. You just have to like look for one key one when we say like people they face any problem where they face, no see other person itself they face that problem. So if you solve that problem, also you want to solve one for. And also waiting I can tell people not for like waiting you they try for do now you want you go benefit tomorrow, but they tell that they watch keenly that particular problem they will solve. Like now one of the key things then like we take us out this today because within a short period of time, like we traction like very fast. That did not happen within a night and just consistency no more way you do. So I will always tell them like them put the effort. There are opportunities out there when we say like then go tap into.
Okay. I believe so you go for travel again to another Asian country with other smallholder farmers then within into startups. What do you expect for Golan and how you intend for can implement what you learn now your business and also the country as a whole?
Yeah, we definitely look forward to that because of course yesterday in the announcement say like we get for travel and I think one of the key things that we say like media look out for and for going in places when we say like they into an entrepreneurial like mindset places when we say like do something we say they help the own country community at large. So we say we self go learn from their own stories how they start from the beginning and they will start and this today. So like 10 things then they can sit back and pause in mind say why they come how me go able like do them things and they or follow them steps and they for reach us one for reach tomorrow. So we look forward to them things and so come back we implement and our business.
Okay. Well, now all that we get for today's episode, we don't learn say cassava can be more than just staple food, but it can also be business opportunity and sustainable solution for FET post-harvest loss. Plenty thank you to we guest Francis John Tisse. Thank you to we guests and listeners. Remember, agriculture na Salone in future and the regional rice value chain project they are for support you. Join me next for another exciting episode.
Imagine fresh local rice. We get fine color and sweet aroma. Na all man import. Imagine the money where we farmer them go make. Then imagine how this go help we economy and go better with country tomorrow. Let we support we own farmer them. Where you buy local rice, you dey feed your family and you dey make Salone better. This message is brought to you by the Regional Rice Value Chain Project and its funding partners, supporting farmers, feeding Sierra Leone.